righty, so let's get into it, Joe. Do you go right out of the gate as this must-win game for the Browns? Is that the first topic bar of the evening? Because that's what it was for me here.
You know the drill. Week 2, they're all must-wins, right? No, as far as must-wins go, though, to be honest, this is about as important as a Week 2 game can get for a team with playoff aspirations, because you look at where the Browns are and where everybody expects them to be because of the amount of weapons they have, specifically on offense. And everybody kind of believes that this system with Kevin Stefanski, the wide zone, the play action, really fits their personnel on offense. They really laid an egg in Week 1 against the Ravens. And coming back to home, short week, going against a rookie quarterback in an already really short preseason, no preseason games, hardly any training camp. The advantage should be all Browns in this game. And so for them, the pressure is huge. Baker, the pressure is huge. This is his 3rd year. This is the year he has to prove that he can be that franchise guy for the long term. And the difference between the direction of the season, if they win this game versus if they lose this game, is a chasm. They lose in a game they should win to a rookie quarterback. That's a bad direction they're headed. They win, all of a sudden you're saying, okay, they might have something. They go next week. They play at home against the Washington football team. All of a sudden, you got a chance to be 2-1. You might be feeling pretty good about yourself. So the difference that this season has between a win and a loss after this week is enormous.
There must be an echo in here, right, Chris? Because this is exactly what we were talking about earlier on the show. Exactly. But I guess then my question for you is, when are the Browns going to stop playing should-win games? You know what I mean? Like, what the hell is happening? Why is there constant... Now, I could say that obviously changing coaches is the wheels churning, but we have the same roster pretty much as last year. You know what I mean? Like, why are the Browns still playing should-win games? Joe?
Well, I think myself and all the Cleveland fans feel the exact same way. Like, when can we be playing those games that are really meaningful, and we're not going to say, oh, we should have, or we should win this game, and we don't? Because it feels like it's been a couple of years now where we've got some pretty good talent, and we feel pretty good about where the roster is, but the team comes up short. So obviously last week was a disappointing way to start the season of, you know, maybe not high expectations like last year, but definitely some reasonable expectations for success. And now, you know, you got to give the Ravens credit. They're certainly going to be one of those teams that could compete for a Super Bowl title. And we're going to find out so much more about these NFL teams this week, right? You really know nothing at this point, because with no preseason games and no fans even at training camp, I mean, the only film you have at all on any of these teams is what they did last week. And as we know, one game does not make a team at all. So, but this week, I think we're pretty sure that Cincinnati is probably not going to win the Super Bowl this year. And so for the Browns, they should really show pretty well this week. And if they don't, there's going to be a lot of head scratching.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.